Okay, guys, yes, we are still at the Taste of Belgium happening in Newlands, Cape Town, South Africa. And I'm with this young man, you know what we're about, all these young people. So he's Mr. Alan from Canada, but lives in Cape Town or Western Cape. But let's find out who he is and what he's doing here today. So tell us who you are, sir.
Yeah, thanks. My name's Alan. I'm a Canadian boy. I come from the prairies of Canada, vast plains, a lot of mixed farming there in a big city. But other than that, anytime I have the chance to look around, I do. And I landed up coming here to Southern Africa. I visited a few of the countries, but made my home here.
Why did you decide to make your home in beautiful Cape Town?
I know it's right. Besides the obvious, I married a little girl from this area of the world, right? That's the attraction. You can't get away. There's no escaping that.
There's no escaping that. So, tell us, about Manitoba. You said you're originally from Manitoba.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about the culture, the people, whatever you want to share.
Okay. Yeah. So Manitoba Canada's multicultural. And people celebrate their ethnicity, and particularly in Winnipeg, this is the city that I'm from. There are, if you wanted to meet a group of Portuguese, of Italian, of Germanic, of Ukrainian, of Filipino, they're all there. And they really embrace their culture. Canada's not people that are there are Ukrainian Canadians.
Oh, really?
They're Irish Canadians.
I didn't know that.
They're French Canadians. And they're Canadians, but it's not like some other countries where they would become. They still retain, and we all do though as we move around
correct,
in life, right?
Correct. Just like now you're South African, Canadian South African.
I'm a Canadian South African. No, that's right. Oh, you're right.
So, what's your line of profession?
So I was in healthcare, so I was nursing. A nurse for many years.
Okay.
Very, very
so
interesting.
So looking after people.
Yeah, looking after people, and female-dominated profession. So it didn't come without challenge, but a great way to make a living. Very stimulating intellectually on many levels.
Right.
Not just from the heart, but the other stuff, the whole bit.
Right.
Quite nice for men as well as ladies. Yeah.
Now, Taste of Belgium. The mountains, the sun, the flag of Belgium.
How can you?
What has been the key takeaway for you today? What have you seen, or what have you not seen yet, or hoping to see?
Yeah, so when I come to festivals, I always people watch. I like to see people. And
you watch us?
I said to you, hello.
Yeah.
And, but I do enjoy the foods, and so you taste something from a particular region. It's authentic, and it just opens your eyes up to something else.
Thank you.
I like that.
Wow. Now I want you, in closing, to just give a word of encouragement to anyone that you feel like speaking to, but now to look in the camera.
Well, I would say this, that, it's important to circle yourself with others that have seen something different so that you can maybe pick up a little bit of something from them. Whatever that is, sometimes it's inconsequential. It's somebody that you bump into the street, but if you open your heart and your mind to other people and their suggestions and their experiences, I think good things can happen. You do have to have an open mind, and I guess that's what I would say. I mean, without being too profound.
No. That's still deep and apt and inspiring. You heard Alan. Open your mind, open your heart. You never know, like he did today. And we'll be right back.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, people and places, it's Dr. Mama K, and we are at the Taste of Belgium event 2024 happening in Newlands, Cape Town, South Africa. And I'm with the people, the man behind the scene, the consul general. We'll find out what it's about, why they decided to do this event each year. But Mr. Nicola, tell us who you are and what you do and how you are involved with Belgium.
Thank you very much. So my name is Nicolas Ferrangeva. I'm the Consul General of Belgium here in Cape Town. I arrive at the end of August for my new posting. I will be here for the next 4 years. And this event actually is the 13th edition. It has always been really popular among Cape Townians, and for me it was totally normal to open again the doors of this beautiful residence, beautiful garden to the people of Cape Town, to thank them, for their hospitality, for the very good cooperation we have with the city of Cape Town, with the province of the Western Cape, and also to showcase what Belgium has to offer: gastronomy, fries, waffle, chocolate.
Chocolate,
Yes,
that chocolate one.
Of course. But also some projects we are working here on Cape Town. For example, we have a big project in the Philippe village, here, one of the townships in Cape Town. When the king and the queen of the Belgians visited Cape Town last year, they actually opened this new soccer field that we offer to the people of the Philippe village. And we cooperate a lot with them because it's also important for us also to help and to have this cooperation, this friendship, this partnership with all the communities here in Cape Town.
Awesome, wow. So where were you before this posting?
I was in Brussels at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Belgium, and I used to be the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, so I was also part of the state visit in South Africa last year.
So for you, is this your first time in South Africa or Africa?
It's my second time in South Africa after the state visit last year, and also when I used to be spokesperson, I would travel with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So I've been to DRC, Angola, also to Mozambique and South Africa and some other countries. But I'm really glad to be here in Africa. You know that Belgium and Africa, we share a lot we have a lot in common, and especially here in South Africa, we share the same values: tolerance, diversity, inclusivity, democracy, human rights, rule of law. So these values that we share in common are really important for us, and we also try here in Cape Town to try to have those values high on the agenda, to explain to the people that peace and security, multilateralism, all these values are really important.
The King and the Queen of Denmark. Tell us a little bit about the culture of Denmark, the food, the language, anything that some other audience can benefit from.
So Belgium is really, a diverse country. We have 3 languages: Dutch or Flemish, which is close to Afrikaans, also French, and then even German at the border with Germany. Really tiny community, but they have their own parliament, their own government, their own rights, so they can speak the language. And then Belgium has also a lot of people from different origin. Brussels is actually the second city in the world with the more nationalities represented.
Wow.
184 nationalities represented in Brussels. It's really a diverse city with, of course, a lot of different restaurants, bars, cafes, where you can enjoy Belgian food. And so I invite all the people of Cape Town, if they have the opportunity, to visit Belgium. It's a friendly country, as South Africa is, and we have a lot in common, as I already said.
What's the population? I'm always
The population, we are about almost 12 million people. So it's in common to South Africa.
It's so small,
exactly.
But still it's reasonable.
Exactly. And Brussels is the capital of the European Union. It's also the seat of NATO, so a lot of diplomats also work there. A lot of diplomats from the EU, NATO, they work on peace and security. So we are really proud to host those international organizations in Brussels.
So in Cape Town or South Africa, how many people come from Belgium who are here, and why are they here? Do they live here? Do they work here? Roughly, just to give an estimate.
Well, it's a fun fact, but interesting fact as well, is that South Africa is the host of the first Belgian community in Africa. A lot of people think it's DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, because of our historical ties. You have also a lot of Belgians there, but here in South Africa, we have more than 10,000 Belgians living here, enjoying South Africa. And here around Cape Town, it's about 2,000 Belgians. It's a lot. They have a lot to offer. We have a lot of Belgian restaurants, but also, business people. They invest here in the field of energy transition, healthcare, biotechnology. So we also try to offer and to build partnership with South African companies.
Right. Now let's come to the festival itself.
Yes.
Taste of Belgium.
Yes.
And I know it's not just about the food, it's about the people, music, and a lot. What for you, makes you proud to be a Belgian when you're here and you feel
look at this event. People just want, to have a good time. People are also here to make new friends, to meet new people from everywhere, different parts of Africa. Belgians also, Belgians from Flanders, from Wallonia, from Brussels. So this like kind of, you can feel this friendship atmosphere and and it's really, I think that what also reign at Belgium and South Africans.
And I love the fact, even though you said it's the 13th year, that this is the 13th
Yes.
year of you doing this. Although it's mine, I've seen it, I've heard it, but never have the time to come. So I feel privileged to be here. And for me, seeing, people coming in free, using the pool, children dancing, for me, it's what community, should be
Yes.
about. So it's not about where you come from, what your color is, what your religion is, but being on a platform just to soak in,
Exactly.
about each other. So thank you for impacting lives, because that's what our slogan is. People who are impacting lives positively. You are impacting lives. The people who we've already spoken to a few people, and we had the comment that yes, so far they enjoy the fact that they're able to come in here, see something different, meet people. So we congratulate you and your team, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you. No, you're really welcome. And if I have a message, for maybe some people here in Cape
Yes.
Town who had not the opportunity to come this year, who didn't know about this, it will come next year again. So I hope to see you next year. Bye.
Right. So it's around the same time.
It's around the same time. Yes, always like around mid-November.
So we'll make sure we find people as well. It's not by yet. I want you to help me give words of encouragement
Yes.
to anyone you want to speak to, whatever you want to speak to them about. But if you could look in the camera to do that.
No, I would like to say just that tolerance, diversity, inclusivity are very important. Those are values shared by both Belgium and South Africa. So just be, as you are, and hope to see you next year at the Taste of Belgium. Thank you.
Thank you, and we will go and look for the Philippi projects that they support, that they said. We will, so that we can feature that as well to see how, they are truly impacting lives in different ways, especially people in the township. Well, you heard him, tolerance, diversity, but there's more that's going to be showcased. So keep on looking at it, and we will be sharing the details of, the Belgian Council, for you to find out more. There's a Chamber of Commerce, I believe.
Yes.
But we will be speaking to them as well. So we'll be right back.
Thank you.
I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven, or this could be hell. Then she lit up the candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor, but I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely
Okay, yes, we're still at the Taste of Belgium, and we've got the MC for today. He organized the band, the sound, and everything else. Tell us who you are, sir, and how you've been
I'm
involved.
Francois. I've been involved here for 6 or 7 years now. Provide the sound, provide the stage. We work with the bands. As you heard earlier, we had Sandy J playing. They were fantastic, the two of them.
Fantastic.
And the incidentals are coming up now. They played here 6, 7, 8 years. Now every single year we
Wow.
get invited back. And there's some great music.
And where are you from originally?
I'm born and bred in
You're in
Cape
Cape
Town.
Town.
I live in our place just over the hill.
Okay.
It's beautiful, leafy Newlands. And I mean, what a beautiful day we've got
Beautiful
today.
day.
I mean, this is Africa at its best, and I really, really love it.
From today so far, I know there's a field, there's the music, people swimming, people meeting. What has stood up for you mostly?
I love the people. It's the people, the coming together of people, and also getting used to the different. I've never lived in Europe or something, so now we've got the Belgium side of it.
Getting a feel of what
And also
you're
the feel, and also you see a lot of the Belgians drive the French feel through Africa and Belgium, and they've got a lot of feed into Africa and South Africa indeed. And I love seeing the different cultures all coming together and mixing.
Awesome.
It's fantastic for me.
awesome. So I want you to just give
Yes.
a word of encouragement to anyone out there whatever you want to say to them, but just look in the camera to do that.
All right, certainly. My philosophy in life, one, is have fun with everything you do and make everybody's day better. If I meet somebody, I want their day to be better than it was the day before. And if we can do that, that's fantastic. Everybody's life must get better by us being in it.
Awesome. Wise words you heard from him. Well, keep enjoying the taste of Belgium. There's going to be
Party,
and dance and
to Belgium at the beautiful Belgian residence. I would like to thank a few sponsors for the raffle. There are 17 companies that actually donated prizes. For each of you that have bought a raffle ticket, thank you very much for your support. And Claudine will announce the winning number very shortly. Before we do so, I would like to thank the Consulate of Belgium for their donation, as well as Almenkerk Wines, Amira Wines, Eerste Hoop Wines, Mooi Blij Wines, Kruger Wines, Temple Wines, there are a lot of them, a lot of wine. Wolvenhoek, Lotus Biscoff, the Belgian Beer Company, AB InBev, and then we have Prickly Pigeon, the Drunken Horse, and then of course we can't forget the waffles. Belgian Royal Waffle, and we also have donations received from Starbright Jewelry, Arts and Gifts Card, Carol's Jewelry, and Connie's Dutch Food. I would like to thank you all for being present here today, and Claudine will now draw the lucky number.
So, the big winner is, starts with a 1. Number 129 is the big winner, pink. So, where is he or she?
129.
Yes, a round of applause please for the big winner. I mean one of the winners.
Okay, we are still at the Taste of Belgium, taking place in Newlands, Cape Town, South Africa, and it's me, Dr. Mama K, and we are at the Belgian Chamber of Commerce in South Africa, and we've got one of the representatives who's going to share a few words with us about what the chamber is about. So tell us who you are, ma'am.
So I'm Claudine, I'm the General Manager of the Chamber in Johannesburg. The Belgian Chamber of Commerce was founded in 1993 in South Africa. It's been around for quite some time, and we are national members, so we have members in Johannesburg and in Cape Town. We have about just over 140 members. Most of them, it's quite large for a small country.
Yes.
Most of our members, let's say 60%, are either Belgian companies that have got business here in South Africa, and some of them have been here also like for 40, 50 years. And some of our members are Belgian people, so they came here 20, 30 years ago, they've got their own business and they want to be part of our network. So what we do really as a chamber, our role is about promoting the Belgian image, of course, and that's typically what we do with such a market. It's about business referral, it's about promoting our members and their services and their products. It's about advising them about how to do business in South Africa, what are the opportunities, what are the pitfalls. So it's really a platform of sharing of expertise, experience, and very interesting.
So for you, obviously, you're based in Johannesburg and you have a counterpart in Cape Town.
Yes.
So what's the difference between Cape Town and Joburg? I know most of the time there's that fight between Joburg people and Cape Town. The Cape Town people are very laid back and Joburg are very fast paced. What do you see? Is that true?
It is in a way. I think here, you know, everything is a bit, or seems like it's more relaxed, more informal, and it's about food and eat and you know, having a good time. We in Joburg, it's like the rat race, we go for it. But I love the energy of Johannesburg. I think it's a city that's got many challenges, but in terms of business, that's where everything happens.
Right.
And usually when people, I mean, Belgians want to start business, they want to come to Cape Town because of the good life and everything that's really great about Cape Town. But I think there are more business opportunities in Johannesburg, and I mean, when you see Gauteng is 30% of the GDP of South Africa, so it means a lot. And so that's why we also have got a lot of companies, they might be based here, but they often travel, they have to come to Joburg and Pretoria to do business.
Let's go to Belgium now.
Yes.
Where in Belgium are you from and what language do you speak?
Okay,
languages.
I'm originally from Brussels.
Okay.
I'm a typical, there's lots of us in Belgium like that. I'm a typical Zinneke, as they call it. So I'm a mix of a Flemish speaking father and French speaking mother. Brought up in French, so French is my first language, but I've always spoken Flemish because of studying, because of working. You need to have Flemish if you work in Brussels. I've always also used my English. And I'm still doing that here in South Africa because, you know, talking to the colleagues, to the Belgian community, it's
and
French.
you do have a lot of African French speaking.
Yes.
Who stay in South Africa.
Yes.
So what are you mostly proud of as somebody from Belgium?
I think what I love about Belgium, and it's something that I also find here, is the fact that we are cosmopolitan. We are also very international. You know, like South Africa is also a country where lots of African, I mean, all the Europeans that came here, exactly. And Belgium is similar in that we have a lot of Europeans living in Belgium, a lot of African living in Belgium, and I love that mix, which I think is really, it adds something to our society, to business, and so that's what I love about Belgium, and what I find here as well in South Africa. I really feel at home, or very similar values because of that mixed heritage.
Also, so how can one join the Belgian Chamber of Commerce?
Very easy. I mean, we don't have criteria. The only condition is that you want to be active. You want to come to the events, participate to the event. You just go on our website. It's belgiumchambersa.co.za. There's an application there. You can join as a friend, like a social membership, which is very cheap. And then you've got a different level of business memberships, and that gives you access to benefits. So the more you pay, the more benefits you get from the chamber.
Thank you so much for your time. We wish you and your team all the best. I don't know what's the story behind this.
Okay, that's one of the pride of Belgium.
Okay.
So Biscoff it's a speculoos. It's a biscuit that's very old in Belgium and known by everybody. The closest to something South Africa would know is a ginger biscuit. So it's got a lot of spice in it. And this is in fact the version that you can spread. It's a spread. Like you put on your toast, or melt it and put that on your ice cream. It's quite delicious. You have to taste it.
I believe it.
This is yours. You can have it and enjoy it.
Thank you. I'm going to tell you how it tastes, you know, how we do it. So once I have it, it's made from peanuts. I can see.
It's biscuits, yeah.
It's a biscuit. Wow,
it's original.
So can one get
biscuits.
this in the shop?
Yes.
Okay.
They're everywhere now. Checkers, Pick and Pay, Spar. They're really. It's very accessible now.
Well,
very
I'm
nice.
going to tell you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, so now
Have a lovely day.
on YouTube, or in closing, I want you to give a word of encouragement to anyone out there that you want to speak to? Might be people from Belgium, might be people from South Africa. Just word of encouragement to anyone out there. But if you look in the camera today.
I just think it's a matter, enjoy the day, carpe diem as they say in Latin. It's, take every day as it comes. Every day is a blessing to be alive, and just enjoy being with friends, with your family. It's a blessing to be alive, I think.
I love
today.
that. It is a blessing to be alive. And yes, you've heard from her. We'll be sharing the details to support, to join, or anything Belgium. Please, yes, we're about spreading love and about spreading community. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We'll go back to Johannes.
Tomorrow. So I'm still gonna enjoy the beautiful afternoon here.
How do we say in Flemish? I know how to say in French bye-bye, which is over. How do you say in Flemish?
Tot ziens means see you later.
But that sounds like Afrikaans.
It is very African. I mean, Flemish. Afrikaans is baby Flemish, basically. It's like a language that hasn't evolved.
Okay.
That's stuck in time.
Right.
And so there's a lot of similarities between Afrikaans and Flemish.
Awesome.
We speak Flemish in Belgium rather than Dutch.
Right. Okay.
So Flemish is our language as well. Okay. Cool.
See you later.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. Okay, we are still at the Taste of Belgium happening in Newlands, Cape Town, South Africa. And yes, it's me, Dr. Mama K. And we've got this group of amazing brothers, friends, colleagues. I don't know who they are, but I saw them and I was like, wow, this is what we do. Those who know me originally from Nigeria, we wear ashwabi, where everybody has to wear a uniform. And I was like, how come everybody is wearing the same thing? You can see sunflower yellow. You see, I came because of them, so I've got my own yellow trousers. So I've got a representative who is going to share the story behind this. So tell us who you are and the story behind.
Cool, so I've been nominated to speak. My name is Blue. This is Klaus, who's the star of the show, and the reason we're wearing this uniform.
Woo! I see that.
Exactly.
I see that.
Lawrence, Matthew, and Gav.
Okay.
The star is Ariane.
Well, we shall get to this in a moment. So, Klaus is celebrating his 15th wedding anniversary.
Woo!
I'm sure he would love to be married to all of us, but he's not.
Okay.
Who he is married to is a wonderful woman called Ariane.
Right.
She is unable to be here.
Okay.
And she came up with this beautiful idea, is that he'll be here on their wedding anniversary.
Oh.
So his old friends from Cape Town.
From university.
From the University of Cape Town.
25 years ago.
University of Cape Town.
Exactly.
So what did you guys study?
Actually, closer to 30 years ago.
Okay, what did you study?
Business science.
Economics?
Economics.
Economics and politics.
Business science. I thought it was statistics.
And yourself? And yourself? English. So it's very diverse as well. And where you all from, as well? Are you from Belgium? Are you from South Africa?
Official Belgian citizen.
Okay.
From Zimbabwe.
Oh, you're Zimbabwean as well. Okay. But I like the way you said Belgian citizen and Belgian. So where are you from?
I'm from here.
Okay.
Well, he's not. He's from Neisner, which is
Oh, I love
almost
Liza.
a
Oh,
different
beaten.
country.
Almost here, but not here. It's there. It's the best. I love. And yourself?
From Johannesburg.
Johannesburg, Durban.
Cape Town.
From Cape Town. Where in Cape Town? Rondebosch, just round the corner.
from Pretoria.
Pretoria. And the star of the show, Zimbabwe, and as well
South
Belgium.
Africa, then the UK, then Belgium, and back to here.
You're like me.
From nowhere
You're
to
like
everywhere.
me. I'm British. I'm American. I'm Jamaican. I'm Nigerian. I'm South African. So I'm a global
Have you been to
citizen.
Libya?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll need to follow you to Libya. I need to go to Libya.
Very African as well.
Very African. So, friendship that's gone beyond school, education, and so on.
Foundation friendship.
Yeah. So how, who was the naughty one? Who was the quiet? Who was the...
He was the naughty one.
Who was the naughty one?
Klaus was definitely the naughty.
Okay.
He has a very high risk preference. In other words, he will not do anything wrong. He will choose the extreme and entertain. You cannot expect anything.
Okay.
You will be surprised.
So who was the one who kept you guys right?
There wasn't one of those.
None of it.
We eventually found the right woman.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
you're married?
Woman
Are you all married?
Indeed.
Okay, all right. Some of them. Okay. So now 15
We
years.
are gathered.
Oh, not. Okay. So maybe he's looking. So if there's anyone out there, you can very, very good looking. So 15 years of marriage and having your buddies, supporting you. How is that? And celebrating your anniversary with a beer and a wife that allows you to say, go on. How is that for you?
It's a wonderful thing to have freedom and to explore the life that you want. So,
No, but that support is very good. It keeps us together.
Right.
It keeps us contained. It gives us
Awesome.
direction and guidance.
Awesome.
And probably at this point we should mention that sadly missing, especially given that question, is our friend Craig, who had to go to another
He went to another event.
and he too believes in freedom and support from
Awesome.
one's wife.
So,
of freedom.
I can see that. Who decided on the sunflower?
Well, so
And why sunflower?
it was Ariane's idea,
Oh,
and
okay.
she put them into a bag, which Klaus didn't know what he was carrying, I believe. I don't know the whole story, but
I don't know if
Why the
don't know if the customs officer should know I didn't know what was in my bag.
Right.
true.
But
Okay.
And that was delivered to Matthew.
Yes, but
Meanwhile,
what did you think was in the bag? I thought it must be something very
Surprise.
sweet and
Oh,
loving.
and it is lovely and
That's
sweet.
not what you
And I like the cap as well.
it's a beautiful touch.
It is either
It's a
way. You can turn it.
reversible
Yeah. This is really wow. She is a precious woman. Please look
Yeah,
after
so meanwhile,
her.
she was organizing everything via WhatsApp with us to say, you need to do something with this man while I'm not there and wear the sunflower shirts together.
Why the sunflower?
Right.
Why the sunflower?
They
You're
don't
best
know.
positioned.
Well, I'm sure I have an idea. Sunshine, sunflower. Similar.
Even better than that.
Yeah.
At our wedding, we had sunflowers everywhere.
That is right. That is the right. Now you know the
And there's
right.
an even beautiful, more reference is Ariane did a very wonderful thing at their wedding, which is all of the men who arrived were given a t-shirt. And the t-shirt said words to the effect of, I will ensure that Klaus is in bed by 10 p.m.
Clever woman.
That, we commented on this at the top of, so we walked here from Camp Bay, and we commented.
You walked.
Over the mountain to get you today.
No, you're joking.
We are not. We started at 7 a.m.
5 hours.
at the top of Camps Bay, and
Wow. 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 You drove. Okay.
Why didn't you should have joined us?
No, but that
but he did
is
go to Paul and
fantastic.
cycle for 4 hours.
Yeah. Wow, so you're about fitness as well and height, things like that for your health.
And enjoying the environment we live in. It's
And you're
incredible.
right. So there's a path to go from Camps
There
Bay.
are 100 paths, if not 1,000.
Really? I didn't know that. Would you take me on your
Perhaps
next
you would
one?
like to come with us on a
Yeah.
walk?
No, but 5 hours.
We can do a shorter one.
Okay. Maybe I'll. No, I love hiking, but I'm impressed. Really, really impressed.
That would be a bold move.
Aha! And you'd be in Africa while you were doing it.
Ah, that would be a bold move, but I'm for you. I'm taking that bold move.
So we'll get your details and you're coming hiking with us.
And I mean it. I will. Maybe I'll bring someone as well.
Always love it up there.
I've never done it. That's what I'm saying.
You have to. Absolutely have to.
Oh, okay. So I need to get my. So you need to tell Ariana to get me my.
We can do that. We can do that.
And my cup. No, I'm serious.
That can.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, it will be fine on me. Let's see.
Oh, you look good.
We're swapping. We're swapping. So John, take a picture of that now. We're swapping. That fits you actually.
It looks like a natural.
No, but I will take you up on that. Now I want to allow you to enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you so much.
But I want you in closing, because this goes out to young people, women, people in the disadvantaged communities, and as well as anybody out there. But we want you to give quick words of encouragement, to anyone out there. And those who don't have a mic, I'll quickly take this round. So let me start first. I'll finish with you. Let me start first with you. So just a quick word of encouragement, because for me, a friendship that has lasted this long, on a more serious note, is something that a lot of our young ones need to emulate, and nowadays it's so difficult with the Gen Z, with internet, but you sitting here having a beer, having a laugh, and I'm sure you have differences, you fight, well, maybe you don't.
You have differences.
Yeah, so, but
Mostly with him.
mostly right. You are something else. So I want you to, in closing, just to give words of encouragement, and I want you to look in the camera.
In a world of distractions and technology and hardship for a lot of people, the most important thing that you need to bear in mind is to build strong human relationships. And old friends are one form of that, but your family, build strong relationships, and that'll make you happy and keep you sane and psychologically strong.
Awesome, thank you. Powerful words.
Yeah, no, I was going to say more or less the same, that our old friends are really important, and life happens, you go off in different directions, you do different things, you end up in different places, but being able to come back to those friends and those people and that you met and that from long time back is really important. So keep those friendships going, keep them lasting, don't give up, and keep them forward.
Thank you, sir.
So I would say you have to prioritize your friends, your family, and the environment you live in. Use it and enjoy it and live it. That's what I'd say.
Powerful. Masterclass we're having here. Okay.
Hello. Well, so
And the celebrant himself.
the friends have been celebrated, and they are wonderful to have such wonderful friends. But get into nature, enjoy being in touch with the earth, and don't get caught up in the intensity of city and technology.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. And our spokesperson.
Yeah.
Can you finish up for us?
Well, I think all my friends have said exactly the same things that we've all said. A lot of it is about friendship. And as an example, I haven't seen Matthew in about 15 years, I think. But today, walking over the mountain for 5 or 6 hours, it was just like old times. The things you learn from one another, the things you can share with one another, they're really important. And you'll only get that from friends. Family also, but friends are critical there. And then to Klaus's point is nature is always there. So if you are suffering hardships, there will always be time to find nature somehow. Even in the most difficult urban environment, there's going to be a tree somewhere or a plant or a bird. And we are part of nature, and we forget that in cities, and we forget that
flowers too.
Yeah, the sunflowers.
Colourful
Give it up to our sunflower buddies who are celebrating. Man, I haven't got my cup here or anything to give a toast, but I all the very best, 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 and it's a wrap here. So we will be right back.